Hello Taurus, welcome to your October reading. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Make sure you check all your placements for a clear picture of what's going on for you. Now this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for everyone. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. I am pulling out an archetype and a couple of oracle cards for you before we start the tarot spread, just to get an idea of the theme that you're dealing with or will be dealing with this month. So your archetype is the demon. It's a great card, okay? I know it's a little scary looking, but it's a beautiful card. Right, wisdom of the oracle deck is being stubborn. Come on. There we go. Building blocks. Okay, let's get you a moonology and then we shall begin. We've got two. Be bold and make the first move. Nothing will come of this situation. All right. So I feel like with the demon card, okay, so when I was studying this particular deck, I went through the book cover to cover because it was a very different deck and I truly wanted to connect with it. And the description for this particular card really stood out because usually when we get the devil card in the tarot, we talk about toxic attachments, we talk about negativity and addictions and all of that. But the way this card was described was that the demon is there to serve you. Okay, it's not a pet, you can't control it, you can't go against it, and you can't kind of take it on in battle. You can't. You can harness what the demon has to offer and then just stay away from it, is basically what it says. It says that the demon will offer you a cup of poison, all right, but it will also tell you that it is poison, okay, and it is up to your discretion if you want to take a sip or you don't. It also trains you to take that poison a sip at a time so that your body becomes accustomed to it, and tomorrow if it is used against you, it's not fatal. You understand what I mean? So I think what this archetype is trying to explain to you is life is not sunshine, rainbows and unicorns and puppies. We all know that, right? Sometimes we do need to embrace the dark side of people, places, situations, whatever it may be. And we are living in very dark times. Let's be brutally honest about that. So I think this archetype is here to tell you to not shy away from the shadow. Whether those shadows are within yourself or with the people that you are dealing with, everyone comes with a little bit of darkness. And if you take that darkness little bit at a time, few sips at a time, eventually you will become immune to it. You will welcome it because you will know how to deal with it. Okay. Now, with building blocks, I feel like I said, one step at a time. It's about being slow and steady and winning that race. It's not about building a house without waiting for the lower levels to set. You know what I mean? So whatever it is that you are working on, whether this is a relationship or it's to do with your career, we don't know yet. I think this is asking you to just be meticulous. Make sure whatever steps you are taking to climb that ladder or to achieve that goal, make sure there are no missteps, okay, because then you'll fall all the way back down, right? So make sure you're sure-footed and every brick that you are laying on this foundation is true and strong. All right, now be bold and make the first move. Nothing will come of this situation. Why don't we read the moonology after we're done with the tarot? It'll probably make more sense then. Okay, let's see. I will be pulling out two sides. One is yours and one is the energy you are dealing with. Justice. Beautiful. Ace of Cups. Aries got the same. And the Lovers. I love this. Okay, let's see now the other energy that you are dealing with. Wheel of Fortune, lots of major arcana in your spread. The Knight of Swords. King of Cups. Okay. Beautiful. Very nice. Let's get you a mutual energy. Ace of Wands. Wow. I love this for you, Taurus. Okay. Let's talk about this real quick before we clarify and talk about your moonology. So with the Justice card, I feel like you are trying to keep the peace. You are trying to be fair within, this is definitely a love reading. You're trying to be fair within your relationship. You, in the sense that you're working on yourself, you're working on your own personality and what makes you tick. You're not ignoring your needs, which is great to see. But at the same time, you are aware that this union that you are in requires work. It requires patience and you're doing your bit. Let's just put it like that. You are doing your bit. When it comes to your person's side, I feel like something in their life has shifted or is going to shift with the Wheel of Fortune. And this is going to be closely tied up to your life. Maybe it's a higher level of commitment that you're entering. Maybe you're starting a business together. Maybe it could be anything. It is closely linked to you. Their fortune and their luck is bound to change when you take a step forward regarding something. You know what this is. Now with the Knight of Swords, I feel like this person is the person you're dealing with is could be an air sign, Gemini, sorry, this Mercury retrograde is really messing with my head. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. I feel like this person is slightly detached to an extent, but at the same time, even when they are not in touch, they are keeping tabs on you. Okay, they always know what is going on in your life. They always know when you need them, and they're always there. Okay, but they're not an overbearing energy. They give you your space, and I think that's great. It's very healthy. With the King of Cups, I feel like this person does not wear their heart on their sleeve. Okay, because if you see, so cups usually represent emotion, feelings, right? And he's wearing a suit, and who wears a suit to the beach? You know what I mean? So the suit is representing the logical side of the King of Cups. I feel like no matter how chaotic emotions get around him or the situation gets around him, he's cool, calm, collected. All right. So I feel like your person does not crack under pressure, and they're coming across as someone very logical and very kind of sharp. So let's get some clarifiers out and see. Justice clarified by the 10 of Swords. I'm going to get another one for this. You're in some kind of pain here. 9 of Swords. Gosh, Taurus, what is going on? Okay, I feel like, I don't know if this pain that you are going through, these sleepless nights that you're going through, is in regards to your relationship or something external to it, but there is some kind of anxiety that is eating you up inside. And I feel like very similar energy to the King of Cups. You are just trying to maintain balance. You're not like flying off the handle and just overreacting to things. You are, like your building blocks suggested, the wisdom of the oracle suggested, you're taking it a step at a time. Okay, but whatever this is that you're going through, I'm sending out a huge hug to you, Taurus. No one deserves to go through this kind of pain. Okay, the Lovers again, Ace of Cups. Wow, beautiful. Whatever this is, Taurus, whatever relationship it is that you are in, it's going to last. Because the Lovers showing up twice and the Ace of Cups, I feel like it is a soulmate union, and though it might need work, every relationship does, right? But it is built to last, especially if you're taking it a step at a time and you're not rushing into anything. And you're not known to, oh my God, I'm getting goosebumps. Look at that. The Ace of Cups is clarified by the Lovers, and the Lovers is clarified by the Ace of Cups. this is ridiculous. You know, Taurus, I've realized your readings are the most explosive ones that I've ever done. Every single month, your readings just, they put a huge smile on my face. Okay, I feel like what this is saying, maybe I didn't catch the message. Okay, the universe is reiterating it for me. I think what the universe is trying to say is, as long as you put yourself, not second or first, as long as you put yourself on the same threshold as your person, as long as both your relationship and your well-being are given equal importance, is when this is going to, is how this is going to be permanent. You know what I mean? It's going to kind of, it'll have more staying power. I love this. Okay, Wheel of Fortune, Page of Wands, lots of pages and knights. So I think your person firstly could be younger than you. Their energy is a little more diluted than yours, which is not a bad thing. I feel like the good thing is they're willing to learn. They're willing to put in the work, and they're not kind of very complacent about this. They realize it's a deep connection and they want to make it last as well. So maybe they would need like a helping hand, a guiding hand every now and then, and I think they will take that very gracefully. Okay, because they realize the intensity of this relationship. So maybe some people need a bit of a handbook on how to deal with relationships. You see how many knights there are? Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like this person could take their time. They could take their time coming around and like maybe realizing what your needs are. And I see you putting in the work for yourself, but maybe this is kind of a reminder for both of you to put in the equal amount of work that is needed. You know, it's great to be slow and steady, but sometimes, you know, with the Page of Wands, a little bit of passion is needed to kind of just light that spark again. Because it's very easy to become complacent and, you know, okay, yeah, you're my forever person, yeah, we'll eventually get married, or yeah, we're married already. You know what I mean? So it's a very, I'm not going to say dull, but it could become a very stagnant energy. You know what I'm saying? So maybe this is just telling you to kind of kick your heels up, maybe go out dancing or something. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it's I'm just nitpicking here, Taurus. You know, honestly, there's nothing wrong with your reading whatsoever. Knight of Swords. Okay, wow. Your person is very, very eager. I have to say that, because the Knight of Swords here and the Knight of Swords here, I feel like this person is not very expressive. Okay, but they, like I said, they're keeping tabs on you and your situation. Okay, they are very earnest and very eager to make this last. So I think you need to kind of take that to your advantage. I don't mean that in a manipulative way. I think you need to take this time to make them understand what it is that makes you tick. Okay, because I feel like you're expecting them to read your mind. Though they are eager to, they can't. Okay, so they need a helping hand. That's what I'm getting. Now your mutual energy, Ace of Wands, Judgment. Yeah, that spark, that passion is gonna return. I feel it, because the Ace of Wands talks about that passion. It talks about that curiosity and that love and that creativity. You know what I mean? And the Judgment card talks about a reawakening. It talks about bringing something back to life. So I feel like a little bit of communication, careful communication, because we are in Mercury retrograde at the moment. I feel like it'll go a long way. Okay, try and have this conversation face to face or over the phone. Avoid texting or emailing because, you know, you can't really judge tones. And that can cause problems, especially till the third week of October. Now, getting back to your moonology, this does make sense now. Be bold and make the first move. Be bold. Tell your person what it is that you want, what you need from this relationship, and ask them the same questions. Okay, that is when you can address whatever problems that may arise. And nothing will come of this situation. I still don't know what this is, Taurus. You would drop me a comment and let me know. But I think whatever anxiety that you are dealing with, I think it is not a part of this, not a part of your relationship. It's something external to it. Whatever is causing you that stress and those sleepless nights, that nothing will come out of it. It's just gonna blow over. Okay, so just relax, take a deep breath, meditate a little bit, maybe go on a picnic. Like I said, go out dancing, go and enjoy yourselves. Okay, Libra season is about relationships and making them work. All right, I hope this helped you, Taurus. Have a beautiful October.